Alright people, Max Alden here again. Welcome back to some more Baldurs Gate 3. Uh, Today in honor mode we're going to do the goblin fight at the gate to get into the grove. Pretty early fight. I think it's a fight a lot of people are intimidated to go to because there's quite a lot of enemies to fight. But if we put aid on all our characters with Shadow Heart to put their health up a little, um, and we just sneak in carefully with our characters in the right position. I like to move Lizelle down this way to the side of this big rock so that she can sort of run in quicker and get some big hits with her Everburn blade. And the rest of my characters, I like to make them go up this hill to sort of overlook the battlefield and do some sniper damage, just getting in stealthy arrow shots and stuff. So I like to leave them over here, and Lizelle can trigger the fight for us. So she moves further in, this little cutscene will happen. This fight isn't too bad because you have so many allies, and because we have this big rock to stand on, we've got a good vantage point. So my characters start outside the fight because I had them back here. But yeah, we could sneak in quickly because we don't want to waste too much time and let too many of our allies get injured. So we'll just take a little stealth attack on this tracker or whatever. And that means we'll enter the fight properly now. Will's gonna do some good damage over there for us. I'm not going to use him in honor mode anywhere really, because my party tends to just be Shadowheart, Aztarian, and then either Lizelle or Karlak if you need a big tank. And then my character's a ranger, who like eventually will spec into rogue, and yeah, just do a lot of stealth damage. So yeah, just let all these guys take their turn. Sometimes you can get lucky and your allies can do a lot more damage than some other times, and they can put down a lot of enemies for you before you even need to do anything. I've got Dread Ambusher as a ranger, so I'm just going to get in another attack here, and we're going to move to the edge. Can I apply Hunter's Mark? No, should have done that at the start. I always forget to do that at the start of fights, even though I'm a ranger. I should have learned by now that one of the key parts of being a ranger is putting Hunter's Mark on the enemies to do more damage. Astarian, let's see, he can get a nice little stealth attack. Don't miss. Was that a critical miss? Oh, that's annoying. Oh well, he can do an offhand attack to make up for that. Didn't do that much damage, that was annoying. That should have been an easy hit from that distance, Astarian. I don't know what you're doing. Shadowheart, she's going to be staying a bit back from the battlefield. I don't want to move her too far to the edge of this cliff where she can become an easy target. Meanwhile, Lizelle, she was still hiding down here. She can't really sneak in any further. She's going to get popped by the huge red cone of enemy sight. We'll just try to jump straight next to an enemy, just so we're ready to attack them when the time comes. So yeah, just get an attack. There we go, wiped out that one. And then we're going to go for the warg. I'm going to use action surge at this point. I've been saving it until now, but this would be a good time to use it to end this fight just a bit quicker. And I like to send Lizelle that way just so she's closer to the action, as it were, and she can get down there quicker instead of having her up on this cliff with our other characters. Astarian's good up here because he's ranged, my character's ranged, and Shadowheart, I like to get her to throw in spears because she's up high. Even if she misses, the spear still has gravity damage on it or whatever from falling from height, which is important, and the Shadowheart will still do some damage that way. Also, if you give her the ring of flinging or whatever it's called, to do extra throw damage, it can be pretty decent for Shadowheart if you like to get her to use a lot of spears and stuff like that. But yeah, this fight really isn't that bad because you've got so many allies and the goblins aren't really paying too much attention to us. And yeah, I've got shield on Lizelle as an Eldritch Knight. It's always pretty decent shield. Bugbear or the Warg. I think I'll go for the Bugbear. Get him down. He's a bit more dangerous, I think. But I'll continue on with the Warg with Lizelle because he's nearly down. And yeah, we'll just move a bit closer to him to be ready to smack him the next time. But maybe Shadowheart can throw in a spear or get just an arrow shot on him. Miss. Should have thrown the spear. I'll probably do that the next time if he survives this. Zevlor's actually really pretty decent up there. He does a lot of damage. So yeah, we've only got like this main goblin left now really. So this has all gone pretty well. Nobody else has gone down. This guy still has a lot of health. Nice. I'll put Hunter's Mark on him now at last. Just to make sure I get that used. Is he going to put this guy down? No, he healed himself. And got in a pretty decent hit. And can Asterion do some stealth damage on him? Come on. Oh, miss. You're missing a lot today, Asterion. I don't know what's wrong with you. Oh, and Lizelle just completely wiped him out for us. So yeah, that's the fight at the gate. I think a lot of people are scared of that fight. They're just worried it's going to go wrong. But if you keep most of your characters up on that hill and then only send in one big tank, you can really rely on your allies to help you. Just another quick little fight inside the grove is this Bugbear assassin. I like to leave my other characters hiding around the corner and then just go in and surprise the enemy. Just run in with Lizelle or a big tank, get some decent damage on him. Then maybe get in Asterion, get him to do a stealth little archery shot. Hopefully he doesn't miss this time. We're going to get pretty close, so he has less chance of missing. Come on, Asterion. There we go, that's the kind of damage we like to see from you, Asterion. Can you run in for an offhand strike? No. Well, we'll just hide for now. And let's see, I'll get my main character. Again, they're a ranger as well. Gloomstalker Ranger, who eventually becomes a rogue, is a pretty powerful build if you're into archery and ranged characters. Just does a lot of damage, and if you team up with Asterion, both of you doing sniper range damage, it can really help out a lot in most situations. So yeah, just save this lady for more XP, get a soul coin. I'm just attaching this on to the goblin fight outside because I think some people maybe they forget this encounter is up here. And if they're just trying to rush through honor mode, they might miss some easy XP. Just persuade her. Shouldn't be too hard of a check since it's got the situational dice. But it doesn't really matter too much if you don't get that soul coin or whatever. I don't even really use the soul coins on Karlach. She's pretty powerful even without them. So make sure to come over outside the grove again to unlock this hidden entrance. The key of entrance. Just steal anything useful outside here. Some thieves' tools and stuff in that backpack. And we're going to get rid of the goblins in here so that it's easy to help Saza escape, because you're gonna want to help Saza because she's just an easy way to get you into the goblin camp later. Just be careful of this big statue with the glowing eyes. Just turn off its ability here by pressing this stone just to deactivate that. I like to steal these barrels, just anything that can be set on fire, or a smoke powder barrel that can explode. I just send that all back to camp. Because you never know when you want to place a load of barrels against a really tough enemy somewhere in Act 3 or something where you really need those kind of tricks. And yeah, again, just start off in stealth and just start taking out the closest guy here. I think, yeah, finally remembered to put Hunter's Mark on one of them. at last to start off a fight. And then I can get a standard attack in. Nice, put that guy down right away. Now who else? I've got my Dread Ambusher ability, so I should be able to take somebody else here. Stop aiming at the wrong person. That would be useful. Who has the least health? Yeah, I think it's you. Might as well go for you. Nice. Was that a... Oh, he's got 2 health left. And I can't apply Hunter's Mark just yet. And I'll move back a bit from the edge just so I can't get hit with arrows or anything. And again, I like to leave my other characters outside combat when I first start off combat and then sneak them in. Especially Asterion, when he can do range damage, and it's good for him to be in stealth. Just turn off that torch so it's a bit darker over here, just to make him a little bit obscured. Make sure you don't step in the mud to impede your movement or anything. Yes, we got that guy down. So Asterion can hide and just move back a bit. This could lure the enemy over this way, or they could end up going for my main character. Although I'm probably just going to move Lizelle down here next. Just have her sneak up behind one of the enemies and just hit them with the Everburn Blade. These are all pretty simple early game fights. Even on honor mode, as long as you like to do little stealthy tactics like this, where you sneak in a character one by one. I don't know if people count this as cheesing the game or not, but yeah, it's mechanics in the game that you can use. So I don't mind using them. And they are very useful, like to be able to get up behind an enemy like this after initiating combat. I'll steal this water barrel. I don't think I need it for anything. Well, I won't steal it right now, but I'll just attack this enemy. Nice, big hit. And finally, we can have Shadowheart. Sometimes I like to leave her out of battles completely at the very start of the game, because she does miss a lot, and we only really need her here to heal people and apply buffs and stuff. But since we're up high, I think I can get her to throw in a spear, as again, when you're up high, you get the gravity bonus from just throwing something. So you're probably going to take out a low health enemy, even if the main hit of the spear misses. Just because the gravity does some damage. I think it's guaranteed to do damage. This guy's surprised, so he's not going to even get a chance to move here, I don't think. Yeah, let's see. Hunter's Mark. Reapply it. I should have been using Hunter's Mark a lot more often, but sometimes I just forget that it's there. Nice. Not the best hit ever, but it will do. And I think Asterion, bringing him up this way, it'll just be better to do damage from up here. He should be in range to get a little sneak attack. Okay. Or I'll just do a standard attack if he can't manage the sneak attack for some reason. I think he maybe was just a bit out of range. Shadowheart, I've got other spears. I like to just give every spear and javelin you pick up to Shadowheart early on, because yeah, the gravity damage of the spear, it missed its main hit, but the gravity damage still took him out. So that's why it's good to have Shadowheart with the ability to just be up high and throw in spears. So that's really most of the Grove fights for now. Just the goblins at the gate, and the goblins in this cave, and the little Bugbear assassin that likes to sneak up on that tiefling. I like to combine those 3 fights into just this one video. And yeah, nothing too bad in this episode. I think most people can get through this if they utilise stealthy tactics. Also, make sure to heal this guy for another 10 XP. And make sure he's not in this cave when you free Saza, because I think he will alert everyone if he's hanging about in here. So yeah, thanks for watching, people, and I'll see you again next time with some more Baldur's Gate 3 Honor Mode.